Welcome to Subramani. Today I'm going to talk to you about Franklin Templeton and its 6 funds. Just too much water has flown under the bridge for us to get back to what had happened and what could have gone right. But one thing must be said, that knowing Franklin Templeton and knowing that it was a fund house with a fetish for being true to label, definitely in ultra short and low duration they were not true to label. If they were true to label, by now they would have got all the money. But that's a crib, right? I'm not going to crib about that. Let me also tell you that right since April we have been saying the problem will be solved and we will get the money. At various stages it looked like the problem would be solved. But first there was an Ahmedabad court case and Delhi court case. Luckily the Supreme Court put everything in Bangalore, and then there was an order which we were told that Franklin Templeton has won the case. However, we did not get the money. That is the truth, right? So then they said they will go to the Supreme Court and get an order. Now they have got an order from the Supreme Court, and it means now they will send you a resolution where you have to vote for orderly winding up, or B, you say I don't care about the orderly winding up, I want my money now, please make it open-ended. This move will not hurt two of the schemes. I think low duration and ultra short won't be hurt, but the other funds schemes would definitely be hurt. Out of 6, 2 might escape. Even if you vote no and everybody votes no, they might escape. But my suggestion is that we should all vote yes, and then we should sit on judgment about what Franklin Templeton did, how the fund was managed, what the trustees did, what the risk head did, what the management did, and what the people lower end in the management did, and what so-called experts like us did. So first, this is a me culpa kind of a video, because there seems to be some mens rea in me also saying, because anybody who asked and I said, oh, Franklin ultra short won't go wrong, huge mistake. My apologies to people who attended my training, to people who attended my class, or anywhere in a public forum also I have been talking about that fund, simply because right from 1997, 98 perhaps, or 99, I've always felt that Franklin Templeton is true to label. In fact, when Mark Mobius used to run Templeton India Growth Fund, it used to be called, it had a value orientation. I couldn't have picked even one share in his portfolio which did not conform to the value criteria. Today things have changed, and they've used saying, oh, 5% we can have large cap, 5% we can have mid cap, so their mid cap scheme will have some large cap, and all those things are happening. But I always used to say the Templeton India Growth Fund is the only true to label fund in the country. What do I mean by true to label? I mean, in Coke bottle you will find Coke, and in Pepsi bottle you will find Pepsi. You can always argue, but Coke is better than Pepsi, or Pepsi is better than Coke. That's not the point. The point is, if I want Coke, I order Coke, and I should get Coke in the Coke bottle. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So having said all that, now wait for the notice to come to you. Please go and vote yes. The management cannot say it as clearly as I am saying, but hopefully they will put up a video telling you how to vote yes, where to go, where to click, and things like that. Am I saying that immediately you will get the money? Yes, I've said it many times and I've been proved wrong. So apologies for that also. I had no clue how tough it gets in this country once you get in bed with the lawyers. So having said all that, logically it seems like the next few steps are to give you 21 days notice to vote, and hopefully all of us who have put in money there, and all my friends, clients, viewers, family will all get that notice. We will all vote yes, and there will be an orderly winding up. If there is an orderly winding up and the money there is no reason why the money should get delayed beyond say 15th of January. if we all vote yes, especially in by ultra short and low duration, you will start getting your money. Am I saying that you will finish getting your money by March or April? Technically, that is what the management has always been saying, that once they get aggressively to recover the money. Remember, these are all high yielding securities, which means if these securities are good or even decent, there should be a demand in the market for these securities, given that RBI has thrown so much cash at us at 3%, or you seeing Reliance and NTPC borrowing south of 3%, right? So when you see all this happening, it's a very good possibility that you will get it. But having stuck my neck out in the past and said abhi paisa mil jayega, I'm not willing to stick my neck out in this country, because somebody will go to court and say this is not right, this procedure is wrong. Majority means it's a special thing, so there has to be 3/4 majority. I have no clue. Currently it doesn't look like, because the best order is the order which you can get from the Supreme Court. I've always held that if you have a dispute, as soon as possible go to the Supreme Court, because if you don't, your opponent will. And once you get an order from the Supreme Court, after that no small court in any part of the country can interfere with that order. All that looks fine. So you can make a prediction that at least by Holi you would have got a big chunk, if not all, of these two funds at least, that is ultra short and low duration. The other funds will be a trickle, but it will start. This is my assumption, and I've gone wrong in Franklin Templeton. Every time I opened my mouth regarding any of their funds, I said now this will happen, and it has not happened. Given that caveat, and one more thing is, I've always had a lot of respect for the employees in Franklin Templeton, and I would be very, very, very surprised if none of them could see what was happening. Bias or whatever, I didn't see it coming, in spite of being told by many people connected in the industry saying that something is wrong here. Subra, how can you not see, right? So my mistake, me culpa, mens rea, whatever, everything for you. So this is more an apology video than or a status update. But no, I'm not sticking my neck out and saying this will happen. We are a funny country. Somebody could go and get something stopped. Other conditions not impacting, no other petition being accepted by Supreme Court, bigger bench, smaller bench, or any of those things not happening. I think by mid-January to Holi, you should see a lot of your money coming back from these two funds at least. The other funds will take a little longer. Hopefully by 2021 will be better than 2020 was for the investors in the debt schemes of Franklin Templeton. Thank you. Let me also update you on what the management has said in a letter to all the investors. I'm sure many of you would have received it, or if, all of you must have received it. So I'm just reading, saying from April 24th, the day they closed it, to November 27, 2020, they have received 11,576 crores towards these schemes, and that's a big chunk, right? 25,000 crores was the scheme, so about 40% of the total has been received. So many of them are already cash positive. I think 4 out of the 6 schemes are already cash positive, and this is without the company management, which is Santosh and team, being able to actively monetize the portfolio. And the cash available for disbursement is 7,226 crores, which means the balance went towards repaying of the debt. There also there was a court order. Somebody tried saying they should pay us first and then pay the borrowers, but that's nonsense. That didn't work. And 4 schemes subject to fund running. This shows the subject to unforeseen credit events, if any, the securities held in the funds can be liquidated at a fair value. Fair value means I'm assuming there will be some discount, but that discount may be made up by the increase in the NAV. Please remember, from April to November, the interest would have accrued, so your NAV would have gone up. Hopefully the discount should be less than how much the interest that the funds have received in this period. Individually, Franklin Low Duration Fund, Franklin Ultra Short, Dynamic Accrual and Credit Fund have approximately 48%, 46%, 33% and 14% of their AUM in cash as on 27th November. That's a nice number. So which means if you have 5 lakhs stuck in ultra short bond fund or low duration, very good chance that out of 5 lakhs you will get 2.5 lakhs or approximately 2.5 lakhs very quickly. As soon as the voting happens, they should start disbursing that amount. And they are also saying that they are making good progress in reducing the outstanding blah blah blah. All this means you have to vote for yes for orderly winding up. I don't know whether the management is saying that, but I am definitely saying that please go and vote for a yes. And once we receive a majority yes vote in favor of the orderly winding up the scheme, we will immediately proceed with a second vote to seek approval of the unit holders as required under Regulation 41. They have to take your consent for or to authorize the trustees or any other person to proceed with the winding up of the scheme, which means it is just going back to where we were sometime in May, June, when we were given these resolutions. If you remember, then somebody went to court and got a stay. Now all that has been vacated, so status quo ante has been restored, and that's it. In the meanwhile, my team and I are to answer any questions. So if you have any questions, they have given their phone numbers, etc. in the communication. I seriously do not know what questions people could have. The only question we all have is when will we get our money back? So hopefully, if nothing else goes wrong, and in this company everything has gone wrong since April. Actually, even before that, we knew about it only in April. We did not, at least I am sure I did not pay enough attention. We get carried away by bias. We saying, oh, we know him, and one of us kind of thing. My mistake. I have already apologized, so let me apologize again. It doesn't hurt. And thank you, but please wait for the mail to come, then go vote a yes, and hopefully we will all see money before Holi. We'll definitely not see it before Christmas, because we will end up voting only after Christmas. The new year is not likely to be very great because there's not much time after voting. But hopefully your Shankrant could be better, and definitely by Holi we would have finished receiving, at least in the big two funds. When I say big two funds, I'm saying the more liquid funds, ultra short and low duration. Thank you.